This is Talk of the Town, a weekly update of what's happening in downtown Ludington with your hosts, Jen Tuman and Heather Tykowski. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Happy Thursday. It is. I got it right this week. I didn't say Friday. Although I walked around all day yesterday thinking it was Thursday. So
Tuesday, I thought it was Wednesday. So walking on Wednesday, really disappointed that it wasn't our Thursday. So I got to turn off my noise maker down here. There we go. Now I can hear.
Noise making. Yeah, cool. So we have our Throwback Thursday picture. I don't have any fun facts from the Historical Society, but I have a throwback picture. So this is the clown band playing in a parade on Ludington Avenue. And I don't remember if we've talked about this before, but do you remember?
I feel like you're going the wrong way.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, have we
our parade's going the other way now.
And why did they go east? Maybe they just had to throw something new in there. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the street. Like,
it looks almost wet, maybe? Or
because
sand?
It doesn't. Yeah,
like
it almost looks like sand.
Yeah, because look over at the curb on the upper right. I think that's sand. We must have swept our streets back then.
Yeah, they didn't put a date on it. But you think they'd be able to figure out, like, based on the businesses that are there, what the time frame would be. But I thought it was super cool.
Very cool.
The throwback Thursday. Historical Society, if anybody's interested in what's happening there, they're gearing up for the 2022 museum season, and WMOM featured Rebecca Behringer this morning. So you can go to WMOM's page and watch that. We have a hello from Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly, from Ludington. Well, I mean, hello from Ludington. Not the Ludington, but... All right, on with our review. Kudos. We have some kudos this week. Ludington Bay Brewing Company. They were collecting money or a percentage of pints, flights, and six packs last weekend. We're going to the Lakeshore Food Club, and they presented them with a check this week for $747. So kudos to them for doing that, and to everybody that went in and bought some beer to throw some money at the food club. Voting is open for My North Media's Red Hot Best Awards. So we are once again grouped with Manistee and Cadillac for these. There's a link on the blog, or you can go to mynorth.com, and there's a link there as well. I missed the nominations for this, and I'm really bummed because there are a bunch of downtown businesses that I think should have been on the list that are not. So I put it in my calendar for next year so that we remembered to nominate. But you can vote. There are plenty of them still in the mix, and you can vote for them through the end of the month, I believe. But either way, go throw them some love on the Red Hot Best Awards. The library is celebrating Women's History Month, all of March. So they put together a list here of books about women in history. And they also have some list of forthcoming books that are coming to the library in March. James Patterson, I see some popular ones on there. James Patterson, Daniel Steele. So yeah, grab some new books at the library. And they also, speaking of the library, they announced yesterday in a press release that the children's book contest has returned, and this year's theme is summer reading, Oceans of Possibilities. So kids can pick up an entry form at the library in Ludington or Scottville, or you can print one off the website. I looked yesterday and it was not on there yet. And I did not check this morning, but it will be on the website soon, according to Sue, if it's not there already. And you have to have those entries in by March 25th. So the kiddos get a sheet of paper. There's a square that looks like a bookmark. You make your design inside the bookmarks, send it back to the library. And
ours came home either from school or daycare because we have one already. So those
nice. Yeah. And then I believe the winner, they make bookmarks out of, and then they distribute them.
Yeah.
At the library, cool. Right? All right, I got tickled today, so I'm going to be drinking lots of water. Sorry for the pauses. The Historical Society is hiring. So we talked a little bit about the museums. They are going to be opening their downtown location, which is in the old PNC Bank. Trying to make my thing bigger here. There we go. So they are hiring for program coordinator, guest service representative, historical interpreter. And they also have a programming internship and a curator internship available for the summer. So you can go to their Facebook page or website and get information on how you might work there. This might be difficult today. You might have to take a couple of these. For whatever reason, it's not COVID. I have a test. But my throat is very dry. This is a children's museum.
But that's really loud.
Is it?
No, I just shocked me. I didn't expect it. My
So this is just an overview of Sandcastles. They shared this week to promote that they're going to be open for spring break, March 27th through April 10th, and they put their schedule on there. All kinds of fun to be had at Sandcastles. Good for a staycation plan, right? Mm-hmm. If you have the little kiddos. There's also a link to that video and a couple more on the blog, so you can check it there. WMOM announced they would start their spring scavenger hunt to win $102.70 when they reach 8,200 fans on their Facebook page, which I thought was a random number. They were up to 8,800 yesterday.
Sounds like a random number.
I didn't look today, but I'm guessing that means the scavenger hunt is going to start early. So watch their page to be entered to win. My mom, it's funny, my mom has been trying to win a Sanders ham like every morning. And
funny.
This morning, I always listen to WM on the way to work, but I was flipping through and NPR came on and I got hooked into this. They were talking about an election that was happening in the Philippines, and I got into that, and I was not listening to WOM, and my mom won this morning. She got her ham. So I got a text from Chris saying, "Hey, I talked to your mom this morning. She on the radio." Oh, it was funny.
I'm so mad.
So they are still doing that.
You tried all these years, all this time.
So they are still giving away the hams too, Sanders hams. Fun contests. Always something they're giving away. I'm going to be giving away some stuff there next week. We'll talk about that later. This is, I don't have a picture for it, but House and Harbor was featured in the Ludington Daily News with a story telling about their plans for the old beer camp building. So there's a link to that in the blog, or you can go on to Ludington Daily News and find it on there. It's a good read. I feel like somebody is sucking the air out of my lungs too. ABC Kids is going to announce their or have their spring unveiling tomorrow. Not really announced. They've been announcing their spring unveiling. So they had some huge sales over the last 2 weeks to clear items out and make everything ready for spring. So stop in there tomorrow. They open at 11. Businesses that are reopening for the season this week include Vintage Nuts and Everest Athleisure. So they'll be open this weekend. These are some pics from Nautical Yarn. Last week they had a Rowan trunk show. It's gone now. It left Monday for the next flagship store, but there aren't many of these,
Wow.
and Ludington is lucky to have one. And these are some of the examples that they had from the trunk show. I love the vest, very colorful.
And this is the special yarn that you can only get here.
Yep, the Rowan.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was pretty cool.
In case people were wondering what that was, if you couldn't tell by the picture. It's the special yarn. It's a big deal.
And yes, it is a big deal to have that.
In the yarn community.
Sale status. Not every yarn shop gets to offer that yarn. Brad and Todd were in Florida last week, so they shared some shots from the sunny weather down there. I laughed because they like Brad and his ripple shots. This is Rachel's shot, but at least in Michigan you don't have to worry about gators in your ripples, because
right.
So we are going down for spring break, and I have an inflatable kayak that it's manufactured in Florida, and I'm taking it down with us because the boys want to go. The boys want to go kayaking. I keep having these like panic attacks where I'm like, it's inflatable. Like, what if an alligator or a shark decides that it needs to taste my kayak, and then I don't have a kayak anymore.
Yeah.
And so I've been following their Instagram, the company that made the boat, and they're all kayaking with alligators and stuff. So I'm keep telling myself I'll be okay if I don't come back.
Maybe you have enough air that doesn't just like, pool toy pop and fizzle. It just gradually teeth proof plastic.
Yeah. And it's like military grade, whatever the stuff is, but still.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The anxiety.
I'd rather be in a much larger boat.
Yes, me too. Or a plastic one at least gives me. I guess if it's a big shark.
Oh, that's awesome.
Either way, right? Last year when we were kayaking in a real kayak, I was dive bombed by a manta ray, or a stingray, not a manta ray, a stingray. So it hit the side of my kayak and like tipped me sideways.
Nice.
And that is when I ended my day of kayaking.
Yeah. That's because when bigger things come, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I much prefer the water here in Michigan. Although the birds down there are beautiful, like this shot too that they got while they were there. And then they also posted on their Facebook page a picture of their fan boat ride and a bunch of other pictures. So you can stop over at Brad and Todd's page and check that out. First summer fling cans are fresh off the canning line at Ludington Bay. So this is the Brewer Crew and Jamie promoting that announcement this week. All right, on to sales and specials. We have a couple. AGS is running a sale on all Ludington themed teas for the whole month of March, so they are only $10. So stop in and grab some teas. Glick's marked up to 70% off their clearance. It was 50, now it's 70% off. So go check out the clearance racks. They're making way for their spring.
I feel like I'm on the wrong. I am. I'm like, why am I not on the same weekly review as you? Because
you just thought I was going in random order.
Oh, because it's not there. That's why. Okay.
What do you mean?
It's not there.
It's not up there?
No.
I'm going to send it to you.
Why I clicked on the wrong one. Okay.
I'm not nuts.
I didn't say anything wrong because you said it was 50%. And I was like, well, maybe they changed it right before we posted. All right. Anyway, onward to this wonderful St. Patrick's Day weekend event.
I put it in the link to the blog in the private chat. And you know what? Let me put it in the comments too, because then everybody else can follow along and see it if they want to. Stearns this week announced March 19th and 20th. They are going to, has a special for St. Patrick's Day weekend. They're going to have a complimentary Irish breakfast for their hotel guests. So if you want to join us in Ludington, we have a bunch of festivities we'll talk about in just a little bit happening on the 19th. And you can get some breakfast on Sunday at Stearns. The refinery has a sale going on this month too. Chemical peels, buy one, get one for 100. 5% off Botox and dye sports, and $100 off lip and cheek filler. Something good.
I know that lip filler sounded more and more fun to try.
I thought this was funny. It is Swear Jar whiskey.
It's horrible. Don't drink it.
Isn't that good? I'm not a whiskey fan.
Me either.
It says
but
tastes so good you'll
swear.
Tastes so good we dare you not to swear. I just thought it was fun because when you're done with it, you could use it for a swear jar.
Yeah, that's exactly what we talked about at our house. Nick has tried this. I don't know the difference because again, not a whiskey drinker, but he said there might have been a swear word that left his mouth as drinking it. Well, drink it.
I like the pay up potty mouth. Oh, and it even has there. It's blurred out, but there are the amounts you have to pay for whatever swear word it is.
Aiden loves that if we happen to say a word that we shouldn't in front of him. He likes to remind us that we owe him money.
Oh, funny.
That is pretty.
I would need a bigger jar.
Take it to the bank.
So you may think that this is all occasions, but it is not. These are silk flower arrangements by Milsey Design, and they are a new booth that have been added to Avenues End Mini Mall. They've been giving us teasers. They don't usually open until May, but we're still featuring, so you know what you can find when they do open. And they also have custom gifts, designs, and more, which they will also be at our artisan market and at Avenues End. So they have some cool lighting pillows.
Very cool.
Backstage Hobbies and Game has a new Bitoku game. Bitoku. That's your thing. Stop into Backstage Hobbies and Games. Bookmark featured their unicorn plushies, the Thai brand. Unicorns. Cedar Chest has been showing us their formals on models, but this is a great shot to show just how many that they have downstairs. And I don't think this even touches it. I think there's a whole nother section to the
that
left.
Basement's way bigger than that.
Packed.
I love that they're in color order.
Me too. Anybody that organizes by Roy G. Biv gets extra bonus points in my row.
But I do appreciate when they're by size as well, so that you can go right.
Very true. This is some new tea, and apparently I need to go get some Throat Bliss blend for whatever is going on with my throats today.
Is this an Evergreen?
This is at the Evergreen. Yep. New Buddha teas.
They have a great throat tea that I get a lot for winter.
Yeah, and they also have the Echinacea elderberry. That one sounds good. I'm not a big Echinacea tea fan, but maybe with the elderberry it would be better. And then a meditation blend as well.
Elderberry is getting a lot of popularity for being a very good, helpful
immune system. Glicks. You could transform from winter to spring with a shacket.
There they come. All right, they were all
shackets are staying for 2022. And then they also have a good selection of men's spring and summer items in stock as well.
I didn't know if the shackets would carry over into the spring from the fall. Yeah. I feel like they didn't get enough traction in the fall. Like they just started coming out. And then, people weren't really going anywhere too much yet. So maybe with spring and things opening more, they'll take off. And then they were quite cute, the ones they featured for fall.
The shirt jacket. So continuing the trend for the spring. Heggs posted a few new arrivals, including Farmhouse Bedroom Collection. I love the black and white. Super cool. Coffee table. I love those pillows. Look awesome too. Very fluffy.
It's laid out very well in there when you go into shop. everything's laid out and it's big,
Yes, you
but
can.
it's still laid out in sections, and it's
Like
nice
little,
to look around. Very comfortable.
almost like little mini rooms. Like how it's set up, like it would look like in your house. So it's a good way to visualize by stopping in. And most of the stuff they have is customizable for material or colors, so you can go in and get an idea, and then you can order what works for you. Okay, so Ludington Hobbies posted a ton of new items that are in the store. I didn't even put them all in here, so there's a link in the blog to go to this post. So we're going to rattle through these. Stomp racers. This is a school bus racer kit.
Wow.
So you can race a school bus. Soldering irons. It's a fun hobby, right? Or maybe you need them to fix your RC cars too.
Sure.
The Last Supper.
That's probably a very good use for those.
Yeah. They have puzzles. You know what Jesus said at the Last Supper, right? Everybody on this side of the table for a picture. Oh, I'm here for more jokes, everybody.
I don't have a drum.
But they have a bunch of puzzles. I didn't put them all in, but a whole bunch of puzzles at Ludington Hobbies and Games. They have robotics kits. That's a wood burning kit. The Smithsonian STEM projects, which are super cool.
Yes, these are very cool. We had some in our Christmas list.
And I didn't even put stuff on there. So it's not just the RC cars, but they have a whole section. I mean, this is stuff you'd find at like Hobby Lobby. So
they have hobbies,
which is dangerous store for me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what there's a magnet thing in there. I'm not sure what that is, but fun stuff. So if you're looking for like Easter basket stuffers, maybe for the kiddos, lots of stuff.
Yeah, we always look for non-candy items. Those are good ideas.
Yeah. Well, Noah, speaking of Easter baskets, when Noah was little, and he did not eat because he had his preemie issues. You can't fill a basket with chocolate for a kid that doesn't know how to eat it. So we got like the little tubes of animals or boats.
Yeah.
Or one year he was infatuated with the human body, so he got a tube of organs. So we always look for creative things.
Yeah, we found a sweet tart stuffy one year when he was really little. We're like, oh, this is good.
Cute.
You can chew on that. It might have become a dog toy later in life. Who knows?
Yeah. Like I think our dogs had a peep toy for a while too.
Stuffed animals can be dual presents. So if you have younger children, they're great. And if it's not like one of those nice ones you want to save for them for when they get older, you can then regift it to your pet when they're done. And it's a dual present.
Yep. And then you find fluff all over the house. Do your dogs do that?
Yes, absolutely. That's why we regift to them, because otherwise I'm just buying multiple dogs.
So my first dog, who we had to put down a couple years ago, would eat the eyes, not eat, but he would take the eyes off of a stuffed animal and he would suck all the stuffing out of this tiny little eye hole, like a little vampire, like a stuffed vampire. So he passed away, and then we waited like a year and a half, and the dog that we have now, I'm like, this is Ruger reincarnated. So we got her, and we have her now. She does the exact same thing, which convinces me it really is Ruger, just in a new body. Fun. See, we're digressing again.
I know.
Oh, well.
Somebody's going to comment on it.
Fun story.
All right, because this is a show, and shows have entertainment value as well.
Exactly. This is.
I just told us we were entertaining. That still probably remains to be seen.
We are. I think we are. We entertain ourselves. That's all that matters, right?
Right.
This shot is a shower put together by Ludington Paint and Glass, and they said that black is back this year, so that is another trend that they are seeing.
For me, black never went away.
Yeah, I agree. Our shower is black tile, not fixtures, but black.
Now, is that hard to clean? I know white is.
I was worried about that.
Yeah.
I think if our water was hard, it would be, because you see like a film, but it's been in.
Even thinking like soap scum and that kind of thing.
No, we have the like the hand sprayer.
Oh,
So like you get soap on the wall and you just take it off and I
Spray
rinse
it.
it before. No, it hasn't been bad, really. I was worried about it, though. But I love it. I love the black. Ludington Yacht Sales has a 1984 Thor Motor Coach 46 motor yacht on their list.
That's
That is a pretty
words.
large. Yeah, that's a lot of boats. And a lot of words and a lot of boats. But I thought it was kind of unique, interesting.
Mm-hmm. That is cool.
Hit up Adam at Ludington Yacht Sales if you are looking for a boat. Mary Ellen's Hallmark, they are hiring. There's a note. A lot of our businesses are, especially the restaurants. They try to hire in March and April to train to get everybody ready for the summer season. So if you have kiddos or if you want a summer job, you can hit up any of them right now. But Mary Ellen's is hiring as well. These are plant pokes that they featured this week. I thought the little sayings are kind of cute. It's cool to wet your plants. We're rooting for you. Nice. Cute little sayings. They also have some stress balls, the Nido stress balls. And Kalamazoo Candles, which is a Michigan company. They feature that brand there. Dr. Squatch soap, grapefruit IPA, eucalyptus Greek yogurt.
I feel like this is a good preemptive like Father's Day gift.
Yeah. Deep sea goat's milk. Yeah, all kinds of fun pine manly squatch.
Not sure I'd want pine tar on me, but
yeah. As long as it doesn't feel like pine tar, right?
Exactly. I'm like, it's a little awkward. Be awkward with soap.
Yeah. They also have a bunch of really cool outdoor themed or Michigan themed stickers, which I am a sticker fan. I see a couple on there I need to go grab. Nautical Yarn said they have ordered more yarn this spring than ever before, so they keep showcasing new stuff that they have. And if you haven't been in there,
how many people took up knitting and crocheting during COVID?
Yeah, those would have been good things to take up. And then they also showcase this village scarf pattern.
Ooh.
That you can get. You can find the. Yeah, it's not in a straight line. I don't even attempt. Purple
so
Monkey.
Out of my wheelhouse.
Purple Monkey showcase. This is a turtle print set. I don't know if you can see it, but a turtle print set from Mud Pie. It's funny with turtles. So in the summer, we will break for turtles and help them cross the road. I keep seeing chunks of ice that look like turtles, and my initial response is, "Oh, I gotta stop." And then I'm like, "No, it can't be a turtle yet." So I've had turtles on the brain. I don't know.
We hope it's not a turtle yet. If it is, there's something wrong.
I know somebody dug it up out of the mud and put it in the road.
Or released it.
Snyder Shoes, they posted a couple really cool videos. They posted their brand anthem, and they also collaborated with Pennies from Heaven, and they have a Your Career Here series, and they are featured in that series as well. So we have links to both of those on the blog.
I'm not going to play because they're spring break.
Yeah, they have tons of sandals out. So they featured Chacos this week. And I like the bottom ones, but then the rainbow ones kind of caught my attention too. I thought that was kind of cool. Bright, springy.
Kind of fun,
yeah. And Sweet Peach Children's Boutique, they have a little Easter collection in the shop.
So fun.
Victoria's Jewelry showcased another modern engagement. This week it was modern engagement ring set. Very pretty. And they also featured their cross. These are hoop earrings, and there's a cross version and a wing version, and a men's bloodstone ring. They say they don't feature a lot of men's jewelry, but that one's pretty cool. I love the bloodstone too. It's supposed to have metaphysical properties, like increasing strength, giving invisibility. Man, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Be a great superpower.
Yeah, and preserving health and youth.
All right.
So
somebody try that out and report back to us how that worked out.
Go get
specifically the invisibility.
And I'm like, does that just mean people ignore you? Or does it mean you could actually disappear?
Some days
I'm interested in that.
We just talked about being more introverted as we got older. Invisibility.
Very true. Well, for me, everything disappears if I don't have my glasses on, because I have horrible, like legally blind eyesight. So that's one way for people to be invisible, but it's just to me. But you can fix that at West Shore Eye Care. They featured the Reykjavik, and I probably butchered that.
It's very long.
Eyewear made in Italy with Japanese titanium. And then they also featured some more Maui Jim with the cool blue lenses.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
And we'll be on to the drool worthy. I will confess, I was starving when we started this. So
yeah, you can hear our
stomachs growling in the background. It is us. It is me. These are some Praying for Ukraine shots that Blue Moon is featuring. So 100% of the profits sold from these shots will be donated to support Ukrainians. Good. There are a couple area businesses that are doing fundraisers like this, so it's good to go support that cause. And they also featured a sushi platter this week. I love the little sushi roses.
It's very pretty.
Cafe 106 featured their cheese broccoli soup this week. Chef John's, I'm so glad they're back, because the drool worthy section just is not the same without them. These are mini quiche. Nice. So good. I need to go get some quiche. I think that might be on the agenda for today. Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, we've got some cinnamon rolls up front right now. Compliments of Chef John's being open.
Yeah, maybe I need to
Jackie,
go.
I'm guessing Jackie made the run.
These this is the super veggie sandwich. I believe that was a special last week too. And raspberry cream cake. Looks delicious. With pistachios on there. Jamesport Brewing Company. It does. I would eat the whole cake right now. Jamesport Brewing Company featured their steak fajitas for lunch this week, or this past week. A ham and turkey melt. Sriracha shrimp topped grouper, which looks amazing. Love the Brussels sprouts too. And a hot beef sandwich was on the menu last week, which that goes into rotation all the time, so you might not be able to find it, although it'll probably go away for the summer rotation, because it's more of a
get in there now when it's so
special. Yeah. The Q Smokehouse. This week, your taste buds can travel to Argentina. So they have empanadas, humitas, provoleta, alfajores. I probably butchered all of those as well.
That's all right. You tried.
Exactly. I tried. Which of those are little cookies with chocolate dipping sauce.
That looks amazing.
Well, however you pronounce them, it all looks delicious. So, and they're doing it like a platter, so you get all 4 things, so you can try them all, which is pretty cool.
What if I just want cookies?
And then I know the cookies are good. Sportsman's featured last Friday for Lent. They featured fish tacos. I don't know if they're going to be on the docket for this Friday, but you just have to follow along on their Facebook page or stop in and try out. North Star Chiropractic remind us you can get better sleep with chiropractic care and lower your blood pressure. Good things. And then North Star Fitness promoted their heated mat Pilates that they have on Wednesdays at 8:30 a.m. So that is it for the week in review.
Large.
We got large.
Gotta sit up straight now. Nobody can see me slouching. Quick, Jen's disappearing.
Quick promo for St. Patrick's Day, which we're going to dive into that on St. Patrick's Day, which is next Thursday. The race starts out at 9. So we have 5K, 10K race, the Irish jog. You can register for that on Eventbrite. There's a link on Facebook and in the blog as well. Next on the agenda for March 19th for the St. Patrick's Day celebration is the scavenger hunt, which will start at 10 a.m. So the clues will go out that morning and it will lead you to the first stop. And then you have to follow the clues through each of the businesses that are participating, and you get a treat at the end if you make it all the way to the end, and then you can enter to win some prizes as well. We'll be giving away some downtown Ludington gift certificates. The pub crawl, Sportsman's has their breakfast that morning too, which will be in Sportsman's and the Mitten. So you can always fuel up before if you do all of these things, you're going to need some fuel. Parade at noon. So calling any friends, family, people that want to dress up in green, get together, you're welcome to join in the parade, dress up in costume or green, just green clothes, have fun. Or if you have a green car, enter it in the parade. Businesses and organizations are welcome to join in as well. It is free. It's just a fun thing that we do on St. Patrick's Day to kick the afternoon off. We will be starting the pub crawl at 1 after the parade. So everybody's going to get these are color changing pub crawl cups as your souvenir. So they will turn green no matter what color liquid you put in there, as long as it's cold. And we have a fun challenge, which we will talk about more next Thursday. But we have a fun challenge in addition to some riddles to solve along the way for the pub crawl.
You get to be crafty. That's all we can say.
Yes. We have a challenge where you have to create something. So, but I have to work on that and see if I can do it so that I can show everybody how it will work on next Thursday. So you want to tune in and watch that. And then what else is happening? Oh, GBC has their beer run. That's from 1 to 3. So that is you get a 6-ounce beer, you run a quarter mile around the block, and you repeat that for a total of 4 times and 4 little beers, wee beers. And then they have prizes for that as well. And if you go to our website, it actually in the blog, there's a link. And if you just go to our St. Patrick's Day graphic, there's a link to all of the things that are happening, from menus to specials and sales to live music, all kinds of things. On to this week's events. All month long, COVID testing at Harborview continues Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, 9 to 5. The Art Center's exhibits this month. I thought this was cool. They usually just do one artist reception. They are doing, I believe, every Friday, James is doing an artist reception with Rabbit's Universe.
I will tell you, it's amazing. If you're near the Art Center, it's in the gallery. Go in, check it out. His work is phenomenal. Of course, the one I wanted to buy was already sold. Of course, I don't really have the wall space for it anyway. So, but it
did not get there in time.
I mean, there are others that I also liked, but the one that struck me was, of course, sold.
Yeah,
but, yeah, it's a very great.
Well, maybe he'll just make another or a print, and you can get it that way.
Can't do prints.
Yeah, we like to go the originals too. But yeah, that exhibit is there all month. Mark your calendar for Fridays if you want to meet James and learn about the exhibit. And then Weedhaven Whimsy is also in an exhibit this month as well. Ludington Bay, the to-go pizza and a 6-pack special still going on, and free ice cream with any meal at House of Flavors, of course. Today is Thursday, March 10th. It's National Mario Day. So what better way to celebrate than going down to backstage? I put Hoggies on there. Oh my gosh. How did that not spell check? Is Hoggies a real thing?
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
Normally
I noticed those things. I didn't notice it. I was reading right over it.
always something with me.
So you can
I will
celebrate
fix
with the
that.
game, or if your name is Mario, I guess you have a day.
Yeah. Like Andretti Mario
Yeah.
Andretti has a national
When's
day.
National Heather Day? I want to know. I've never seen that come up before. I'm gonna search
It is, yeah. Maybe they should.
Kate
Everybody
would
should have a
say,
name
search
day.
it up. Right. If you're gonna have Mario, you're gonna have everybody. What's so special about Mario?
I don't know. And why not Luigi? How come only one brother gets the day and Luigi's just like the other brother that nobody cares about?
He's the second.
When's Luigi Day? I
He's the
need to know
spare.
Luigi Day.
He's the little one.
You can celebrate at backstage and maybe grab some half-off pasta at Ludington Bay. That's on special tonight. Sandcastles is hosting a flu and COVID vaccine clinic today at 3. The Art Center has beginners wood carving at 1, kids clay class at 3:30, pottery wheel class at 6, and the clay garden flower workshop at 6. Lots happening at the Art Center today. Jamesport Brewing Company has live music featuring Third Coast Swing, and Ella Jarvis is joining them, so there'll be some vocals on that show as well. Timbers has trivia night upstairs today at 6 as well. Friday, March 11th, Jamesport has their appetizer buffet. Ludington Bay Brewing has their fish fry, as do many, many others. If you saw the post last week, you can reference that every week. Danny V says, how about Danny V Day?
Hey, all you have to do is declare it, apparently, because there's like 3 different National Heather Days.
Oh, we'll just call it our birthday, right? Danny V Day is on Danny V's birthday.
There you go. I'm looking at
tomorrow, Sandcastles. Sandcastles has Friday toddler time. That's right. Look it up. We should know these things. The library has family fun craft bags at 11. Everest Athleisure reopens on Friday. American Legion has their pizza night. Yeah.
We saw some things in the window at Everest that we wanted, but they were not open, so we could not go get them. So hopefully it's still there.
Well, now you can. And there should be some new stuff in there too.
I absolutely love this next one.
Yes.
It's going to be so fun.
The Art Center is doing a 1-day only pop-up sunflower exhibit. And that is Friday from 5 to 8. 100% of all sales of the artwork will be donated to the Red Cross's Ukraine Relief Fund. The sunflower has a long-held meaningful place in the hearts of many Ukrainians, as it is their national flower. However, since Russia invaded their country, the plant has become a global symbol of resistance, unity, and hope. So artists interested in featuring sunflower artwork in this 1-day exhibit can drop their artwork off at the Art Center starting Tuesday.
Today's the last day.
Today's the last day. Yep. So you can get in if you want
to. Some of the stuff in Rabbit's universe has sunflowers.
So it's like a dual purpose.
Appear to be sunflowers. So yes, you can see both.
I saw there was a new Milo painting too that looked a little sunflowery. Yellow flowers for sure. I don't know if there was
Milo could do an amazing sunflower.
Yeah, I love his style.
I would love to see Milo down at the artist market, like when we do the market outside painting. I think that would be fun.
Ooh, that'd be really cool. I'll have to reach out to him.
With his paintings there also, but also
painting. Mm-hmm. I like that. It's a good idea.
I think people would love to see that.
What else is happening on Friday? So after the sunflower pop-up exhibit, you could go to Ludington Bay for live music featuring Keith Scott Blues. Jamesport kicks off their 22nd anniversary celebration on Friday. There'll be live music featuring Latroit on Friday and special menu that'll go through Saturday. And it has, I'm so excited, the Thai peanut noodles are back for the weekend. Krabby onion is back for the weekend. And the 4-cheese pasta is back for the weekend.
I can't believe it's been 22 years.
22 years.
22.
Yeah. And then karaoke at the Sandbar at 8. Saturday, March 12th is National Plant a Flower Day, although I do not recommend you do that outside just yet.
Yeah, no,
maybe start some seeds on the inside, but definitely not outside. It's also National Working Moms Day. So even though there's maybe not a Heather Day or a Jen Day, we're both working moms, so we can have Saturday for a day.
Okay, well, why is it on a Saturday?
So we can celebrate. Otherwise, we're working.
It's like what was it, a year or two? It was like a year or two ago when National Women's Day was on like the shortest day of the year, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Come on, that's just
make it worth it.
I have nothing else to say about that.
But you can celebrate. Working moms can celebrate on Saturday with pizza and pints at Ludington Bay. Vintage Nuts opens for the season, so you can go scope out the records and albums that they have there. Sandcastles will have a shamrock window decoration activity. Jamesport Brewing Company continues their celebration on Saturday with live music featuring 80 cows, and that menu will continue through Saturday as well. And then Sandbar has live music at 8 on Saturday featuring Distracted. Mm-hmm. Sunday, March 13th, daylight savings time starts, so you got to spring those ahead.
I don't want to lose sleep. Yeah. I'm just starting to feel good waking up in the morning, and now we got to lose.
So, and that's kind of a knock too, like, right? Go celebrate on Saturday, working moms, but then sorry, we're going to take it out on Sunday. Maybe that's what you were talking about with it being on the shortest day, because we lose an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
But a year ago, International Women's Day was, and now it's moms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Moving on. Working Moms Day. Sandcastles will be open with Sunday Fun Day. The Art Center will have oil painting with Justin David Gustafson and their Sunday sewing classes. Monday, March 14th is National Pie Day, P-I, 314.
With lots of other numbers behind it that I don't know.
Yes, many. National Potato Chip Day. I am really weird with numbers. Like I know my driver's license number by heart. I can remember sequences, but pi has never been one that I spent any time.
No, you don't need to know that.
Needing to memorize.
There's no need to memorize that. Never need.
You can go
you got the 3.14. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's all I need. That's good enough for me. The Mitten, it's Mug Club Day on Monday, and then Timber Steak and Seafood. I'm not sure how much longer those specials will run, so take advantage of them while you can. The $15 menu runs Monday through Thursday. Music and Movement at Sandcastles. I may have seen that was canceled, so I'll verify that before I send out the newsletter.
Sure.
That
check
may have been canceled.
Yeah, good practice. Always check their website or Facebook page for anywhere, just to make sure that something hasn't, been canceled due to, any reason, whether
changing all the
performer, you never know.
Yeah. And then the Art Center has the Shifting Landscape lecture series on Monday night. This week's topic is What's in an ideology and what are the consequences? Rethinking masculinity. So that will be the topic for Monday. Yeah. Tuesday, March 15th, it's National Shoe the World Day. So we have links to those two videos from Snyder Shoes. Of course, they're shoeing the world starting here in Ludington. But with their online store, they could shoe the world if you order from them. Specials, Blue Moon Bistro has sushi on Tuesdays. $15 menu at Timbers continues. Nautical Yarn will have their crochet and knit Zoom at 5:30. Youth sewing at the Art Center, and of course Run Club at 6 on Tuesdays at Jamesport. And our last day of events this week, Wednesday, March 16th, which is my dad's birthday. So happy birthday to Dad.
Oh, happy birthday, James.
It's also National Artichoke Hearts Day, so maybe celebrate with some spinach artichoke dip at Jamesport. I know Ludington Bay has spinach dip too, but I don't know if it has artichokes in it. Is it just spinach dip?
I don't know. Now that you say
it might be spinach artichoke dip too. Go check it out and tell me if it has artichoke.
Or Jamie. If Jamie's watching,
Jamie's watching. Let me know. $15 steak night at Blue Moon. Ludington Bay has Mug Member Day. Jamesport has burger and beer for $12. Timbers has their $15 menu, and Sandbar has buy one, get one burrito half off. Those are all on Wednesdays.
Oh, and it's stand out by the Grand Day and wait for them.
It is Chicken and Dumpling Day.
Yep.
And Senior Center has Cups of Cheer, which is a Mason County Garden Club event. So I thought this was pretty cool. This is at 1 o'clock at the Senior Center. The purpose of this committee is to bring nature's beauty into the room of someone who needs a bit of cheering up. So you don't have to be a floral expert to be successful in this endeavor. The final flower arrangements are distributed to extended care facilities in Ludington and Scottville areas, and community participation is welcome. So you can go put together some arrangements and go spread some smiles.
Oh.
And it's also ukulele group at 1 at the Art Center and an evening jam session at 6.
I love that these things are back. People can gather and create music and have fun.
They are. All right. Well, I made it through without too much coughing. My situations today, so hopefully I wasn't too annoying. We will be back next Thursday on St. Patrick's Day. Excited. That's my brother's birthday. And St. Patrick's Day.
What a fun day to have a birthday on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Celebrate
everybody's planning
with
a party every year. That's awesome.
Corned beef and cabbage. Can't beat that. Alrighty, so we will see you next Thursday. We'll have some fun things to talk about for St. Patrick's Day. Join us then. And until then.
Go enjoy the sunshine. It's out.
And go explore downtown. All right. See you next week. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in to Talk of the Town, a weekly update about what's happening in downtown Ludington. We are live on Facebook every Thursday at 11 a.m., or you can listen to the podcast whenever you'd like. We'd like to thank our friends, OxyChem, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Consumers Energy, Pure Ludington, and Ludington Beverage Company for being catalysts that help make Ludington a place we all want to live, work, and play.